This is Talk to KEDI, sharing knowledge, liberating minds. Hello there, and thank you so much for tuning in to another impactful edition of your number one educating online podcast, Talk to KEDI. Exactly, that's the sound. So we are just 10 days into the second half of year 2025. So it is very important, it became very important for us to talk about this very relevant and timely topic. Refocus 2025, mid-year strategic resets for network marketers. Why do you need to have a mid-year reset? Is it necessary? What are the components? These and many more are the things you will find out in this edition of Talk to KEDI. I'm not here alone, of course. In the next few seconds, I'll be introducing my guest, but I'm sure you can see him already. My name is Sarah Adenowo, saying thank you so much for tuning in. Get your pen, get your notepad. It is time to learn. And this is the best time to share this link with everyone you know. Tell them that Talk to KEDI is live and we are ready to learn. Refocus 2025, mid-year strategic reset for network marketers. To do justice to this very timely, sensitive, and relevant topic this afternoon is one of our honorary lecturers. He is someone you all know. In fact, seeing him alone, many people already, I'm sure some of you are already typing his name already, even before I introduce him. He is not a newbie as far as KEDI business is concerned. He is one of our honorary lecturers. He's an eloquent coach, a dynamic motivational speaker, a regional manager, a multiple service center owner, a multiple award-winning KEDI distributor, and of course, the CEO of SBM Business Co. Ladies and gentlemen, please give this great man a digital round of applause in the comment section with a great round of applause. Welcome with me, my guest, Mr. Isaac Ajisafe, SBM. You say not call me Mr. Welcome, scratch that. Let's do that again. Welcome with me, my guest, Isaac Ajisafe, SBM.
Now you are getting it. Thank you very much, viewers at home. Thank you, either inside your car, on the road, wherever you are. The world is now digitalized, so you can work from anywhere. And again, it's going to be great today. At least you call me my name. Isaac Ajisafe. My name carries no title. No Mr., no Chief, no Honorable, no. My name is simply Isaac Ajisafe.
Many people call it SBM for reasons best known to them. All right, in case you are tuning in for the first time, this is Talk to KEDI, your favorite educational online broadcast that comes your way fortnightly on Thursdays by 12 p.m. Okay, please don't miss any edition of Talk to KEDI because we promise each edition is always a banger. All right, now in this edition, let me take our report, our statistics for this edition. Are you ready? As I read out the statistics, okay, it is actually to prepare your mind about today's topic. Now, the first report I have here is according to a 2023 Monument report published by Direct Selling News. It was revealed that network marketers who leverage the second half of the year tend to capture 60% of the annual growth dividend. Another one, it says that network marketers who maximize the second half of the year often experience 37% increase in team productivity, 29% boost in sales volume, and over 63% increase in overall bonuses. SBN, how accurate are these assertions by these experts?
Actually, it's accurate. And in some regions, in some countries, it's even more, even at that.
Oh,
okay. So you can see it's accurate.
It's accurate.
People tend to play too much at the beginning of the year, only for them to wake up towards the middle of the year. And that's why you see towards the end of the year, a lot of things begin to happen because people are now at their rushing hour. They are realizing that they have not done so much at the beginning. In fact, I discovered this a few years ago, and one of the things that we did this year was to organize a program for people for them to be able to take hold of the year ahead of time. And I told them that particular time, I said it is time to take the bull by the horns So in January, we did a program with title New. Okay, I told them it was not to generate any fund or income, it was to help people. Of course, when you do a program for 20,000 naira, you can see it's to help people, okay? Because that cannot even pay for the all they know. But because we discover that people don't take their business, their finance, their visions seriously enough at the beginning of the year. What they do most at the beginning of the year is to pray, not to plan. Okay, prayer is good. Okay, but praying alone without planning, okay, is error. Okay, now the truth of the matter is, even for some of us that are Christians, okay, so we must have read that Paul planted, Apollo water, only God give increase. But before God will give that increase, Paul must plant, Apollo must water. But many times we don't plant, we don't water, we just want God increase, and it's not possible. Okay, it's against the law of nature, it's against the law of God, it's even against the law of the earth itself. So people don't. So this person is very correct. I mean, very correct. As a matter of fact, I will tell you that it's even more than that. Because so what we did was to do that program. I think in 3 places. Yes, in 3 places. We did it in not 4 places. We did it in 4 places. We did it in Lagos. We did it in Abuja. We did it in Calabar. We did it in Ekiti. Okay, so that people can start early enough. Okay, I told them. I said, now we call it navigate, explode, way. So what are the areas that you need to navigate at the beginning of the year? What are the things that you did not do right? Because you see, the irony of life is that many people keep repeating each year over and again. They keep repeating each year over and again, and it's not good. Okay, I always tell myself you should get to a level that you will tell yourself that I will never see better last year again. I mean, I've been conscious of this. Okay, for the past 17 years, I have never seen better last year. I was in a program, and I told them, I said, if this year should close, and that was last month, June. If this year should close now, I said, in all statistics, in all years, I said, this year already beat last year for me. Wow. I mean, to God be the glory. Okay, those who are, I mean, you are in this company now, so you should be able to know what I'm talking about. So if you have access to what I've received, okay, this year alone, in terms of bonus, in terms of honorary, in terms of all of that, okay, for the first 6 months, it is far more than what I received for the entire last year. So which means I must have done something to make this year better than last year. So you will not agree with me, okay, that I will not allow arrival mentality to set in now. So now, after I've done that, I sat myself down, okay, how can I navigate again? You see, when you're teaching others something, you need to apply it to yourself. So that's where many people don't understand. So many people don't know that we have our business running effectively because we put system in place. Come on, you see me, I mean, jumping everywhere and I'm saying, hey, does he even have business again? You don't know. Okay, if you want to know, they come to the company. Let them show you my size, but let them show you my results. Okay, so I have to sit myself down. Okay, what are the things I need to do more and more again? So I was telling those who came for the course, for the program we had last month. Okay, in Lagos and Abuja, service centers managers training, and I told them that even what I've been able to do so far, I said that is just the past now. I said going forward, I said I will be. I said I will see myself as a serious fellow if I'm repeating the result as good as it was. But you see, I told them that one last month, right? Because I said I want to improve on everything, and I was giving them the reasons. I was giving them the strategies and the principles. Now I must confess to you that even though I've been in this industry for 17 years, I'll be 17 years by next month. Okay, and 16 years running service center. I can now tell you categorically that what I produced as a service center in the month of May, okay, that was released in June, which I told them that was the best so far. Okay, what I now produced in June after I told them was the best so far. Oh, so which means that somebody must have. You don't get all of that by magic. Of course. Okay, says it's not magic. Okay, it is not magic. So it has to be mastery. It's something that you master, that you can replicate, that you can do over and over again. So anyway, the size is correct. All right. We have started. Okay, so please share this link and tell everyone we have started. If you are yet to share this link, if you are yet to send this link to your team members, your downlines, and everyone you know, you are missing, you are shortchanging them. Share this link because we are just getting started. All right. Refocus 2025. Mid-year strategic reset for network marketers. Now let's get started. Don't forget that you can be part of the
of this conversation, okay? So while SBM dishes out knowledge in the comment section, number one, how can you make use of the comment section to your advantage? If you have questions, make use of the comment section. If you have contributions, make use of the comment section, okay? And now your questions should not or may not be limited to just this topic. If you have, or maybe something is bothering you with regards to your business or your network or anything that you would like to share with SBM, it doesn't even have to be a question, okay? Make use of the comment section, and please do that as soon as possible before I round off with my questions and then SBM leaves the studio. All right, are we together? All right, now let's go to my first question. Are you ready, sir?
I'm fully ready. That's what I mean.
Fully ready.
I flew in because of this program. And at this time, I was in Calabar.
Wow.
So I came in because of this program. So I'm not here just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
So it's not, I've told God, this program should not be a show of talent.
Yeah.
It should not be a show of gift or potential. It should be a way to impart the lives of the viewers. Somebody's watching must speak something that will make his business, his finance, his life never to remain the same again. Somebody watching must say that after this program, after that program, my bonus increased. You see, we were in a program. Was it not June? Was it not last month too? I think last month. Okay, in Ibadan. So God be the glory in Ibadan. With the management, okay. I mean the management top leaders meeting. And you know what somebody said? Okay, somebody said, SBF, please stand up. I didn't know what was going on. You know, when there's a program like that nature, and somebody said, there is nobody you have not seen for the past 2-3 years. I mean, face to face. And someone said, SBF, please stand up. And I stood up. Okay, I was in the front, okay, with the directors. And they said, please help me clap for him. And when I clapped, I was looking. I was confused. You know what he said? Okay. He said, this man delivered a lecture for staff 5 consultants, okay, and above. And that year it was referred to was 2012. Wow. In Oshogo, he said what I picked that day. He said what is a lecture on that day is what is making me to still remain KEDI till now. Wow. This man should be a one-star manager. Oh, if I be correct. Wow. He's one of the top leaders in Southwest. Wow. You get the point? So that is what we are talking about. Okay. Now somebody watching me too should be able to say yes to call. Yeah. Like that person shared that one. What happened in 2012. You be able to say yes to call. That program that I watched or Refocus changed my finance, changed my business, changed my mindset. So that's what I mean.
Yes. That's what we want. Okay. So if you have questions, make use of the comments. Now, my first question: as an experienced network marketing coach, what does a mid-year reset mean, and how important would you say it is to network marketers?
It is very important. It means so many things for so many people. There's no one size up for everybody.
Okay, for everybody.
Okay, but the truth of the matter is, you should not even wait till mid-year. Okay, so every month you should be checking what you have done. Okay, but now when you now get to mid-year, like I asked a question. Okay, I think about 2 weeks ago, I said, have you been able to achieve your 50% goals for the year? Because now we have spent more than 50% of the year. So have you been able to achieve half of your goals? Okay, this year you say, when you enter this year, that you want to build 2 houses, for instance. Have you built one now? Okay, this year you say you want to build 1 house. Even that one house you say you want to build. Okay, the cost of the land, the cost of this cement, the cost of everything. Even if you add everything up together, have you been able to achieve half of it? Okay, this year you say you want to become star 8 consultant, and when you enter the year, you were on star 5. Now, are you on star 7 yet? Because if now you are just on star 6, it means you are still far to star 8. It means you have not achieved 50%. Because the BV of star 8 is 320,000. Okay, and by now, if your goal is to achieve star 8 this year, and we were 5 at the beginning of the year, which is 4,000. So by now, I expect that you have at least 300 by 2 will give us 160. By now, you should have 1,000 PV. So these are so when you now check yourself, so you sit yourself down, okay, to know where you are now. That's why I'm asking for so what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
You must know where you are now, okay, where you are going, the methods, the strategies you are using, are they working or not? Okay, so what must I do? Okay, you may not need to adjust your goal, but you will definitely need to adjust your strategies, your methods, your plans. I mean, all of that. So mid-year reset is necessary, okay, and it means a whole lot of things to a lot of people.
All right, this is the Talk to KEDI where we share knowledge and we liberate minds. Don't forget that you can be part of this conversation in the comment section. All right, my second question: as someone who lives his words, okay, you do not just teach those words, you live by the words you teach. Mm-hmm. How often do you personally evaluate your own progress and adjust your goals? Okay, so can you share a moment when a mid-year reset helped you grow your business or expand?
Okay. I will not able to go into all the details.
Okay,
but I will try to maybe to share light into one or two. Okay. I do it often. Okay. But if you are now looking at the mid-year, okay, you are looking at 6 months. So I'm going to give you two to be specific. There was a particular year, 2017 to be precise. Okay, 2017 to be precise. Okay, 2016 I got a whole lot of awards. I mean, even car, general car, all of that. My business moved forward. So 2017, there was not so much. I want people to learn from this, so they understand what we mean by this reset. So they won't be carried away by the word reset without getting to know the real understanding of it. But one of the problems we have in Africa is that people don't have the understanding of what they are working towards. I was in the program recently. I said it's a pity. Many of us were cramming Faraday's law, were cramming all those Newton's law, all of that. We do not even know those things that we say. They were people's name, okay? And Newton is a man, Faraday is a man. So I said, I didn't know we were told this is the understanding they want to. Now, law of gravity, they will tell you that whatever that goes up comes out. You begin to cram it. And I'm telling us that if you throw this stone up, the stone must definitely come down. So the understanding will enable us to apply it, to align this thing, it will resonate, to relate it with what we do. I hope you get it now. So what they are calling this mid-year, okay, like your Bible will say, is that it is when you wake up, they will give you good morning. So now it is when you wake up, I mean to say, it is your reset time. Okay. So the word Happy New Year, for instance, is just you see when you say Happy New Year, many you keep repeating the year. It is when you start a new thing, when you have a change of mindset, a change of plan, that your new year starts. So now that particular time, mine in 2017 was not mid-year. I look, it was December. So I mean, I'm talking about reset now. I'm trying to bring it to a broader light. So it was December. And I look at myself, I look at my business, I look at my achievement for that year. I said, what? I have not been able to achieve the goals I wanted for myself, even though I have surpassed 2016 achievement. So I sat myself down and I called for a meeting of my team leaders. So 2017, December 27, if you check your calendar, it will be Wednesday. So, and I called them for a program, okay, and we did that program. I call it Overtaking the Overtakers. I've shared this over and over again. Okay, but repetition is also good. Okay, it's a mother of knowledge, it's a mother to knowledge. So, and I called them. So we set a target of 6 months. Why am I sharing this? Because we are looking at the next 6 months now. Yes. So we set a target. So we said next year, 2018 June, is the next star award. So let's look at what we can do between 2017, December 27, to next year, June 16 or thereabout, or 18. So we look at that. That's the reset. Now, do you know what happened? In less than 3-4 months to that day, everything turned around. In fact, as a matter of fact, in less than 4 months to that day, we produced 4 star 8. Wow. 2 in each month. 2 in February, 2 in March, and 2 in April. You get now? So that's a reset. So what am I trying to say? That you sit yourself down now, okay? You apply what we are talking about. It is good that this program is coming at the middle of the year. Exactly. For you to relate it with the next 6 months. Like I related my own 6 months there to be January to June. and of course, I achieved my target. You get now. So another one was 2023. Okay, I look at so many things, and I decided I needed to do a reset. So this one was middle of the year. Middle of the year. Okay, it happened in June. So in July, I start that thing. Okay, by December, I ended just 2023. I ended the year with so much joy. So you know when you achieve your goal, there's a joy and happiness attached with it. So much joy, so much happiness, and all of that. So I have been able to do this over and over, and I'm still doing it. Now, one of the things that we are doing now is that we ended the first half of the year. Okay, we sat ourselves down. Okay, what are the things that we need to put in place now to make the next 6 months far better? And you know what? I started this since last month. Wow. Yes, since last month. In my personal life, I started last month. In my team, I started last month. Okay, so for the first time, I did a program in my team last month. I call it Leaders Retreat, whereby only selectors are 8. Selectors are 8 and selectors are 7 in that region were camped for 2 days. 2 days. Breakfast in that place, lunch in that place, dinner in that place. I left the classroom 8 p.m. only for them to be broken into teams. We are doing research for the next 6 months. You get the point now? So, and I've done a whole lot that I can't be mentioning on air just in the last 1 month, because we're closing the half. We went to see how the next half will be far better. You get now? Now look at the people that came for Oge last month in Lagos and Abuja here. I'm talking about the South Managers training, and they gave kudos to the management of KEDI that paid 50% of their fee for them. That's laudable enough. Okay, 50% for them. So now, you know what happened? When those people that came, they were like, so if I don't know them say this is supposed to be a 1 week program. I said it's because you are here. If it's a 1 week, I will call you 1 minute, will you pay? They said they will pay. I said you are saying you will pay now because you are here. You have seen what is in it. Those who are not here, if you call it for them, they will like, oh, but whatever we've collected is what they will make in just the remaining half of last month. I've seen some of them now that told us, practically speaking, that they sold last month what they have never in their life sold in this business. You get now? So you don't just wait. They are calling you to do research. It will be something that you apply to your personal life, to your family, to your business. Research is necessary. I do it often, and I will continue to do it.
All right, sir. So in your opinion, what are the key indicators that network marketers should pay attention to in order to recognize when a reset is necessary? What are those things that you'll be seeing in your business and say, it's time for me to go. I need a reset.
Number 1, if you discover that, okay, let me just explain this now. Maybe now you are collecting 7 digits. That's 1 million, right? Between 1 million to that, right? But your 7 digits is now stabilized on 1 million every month. Let me say 1.5 million every month. Okay, if you have collected it in January, in February, in March, in April, in May, in June, so nothing is improving. You need a reset. You are indirectly stagnated, but not to you. But because you are the champion in your class, you are not aware. No one has somebody said you are the smartest person in your class. In your class, you are in the wrong class. So you have to go to a place where you be challenged again. So the moment that your result is now like static, even though you are having result, people are clapping for you. But you know it's static. You need a reset. If you now want to apply it to get distributors, immediately you discover that the number of people you have doing placement for every month, okay, hasn't changed. Obviously, average of 3-4, okay, you need a reset. The moment that you discover that your team, okay, is stagnating, you need a reset. The moment you discover that, okay, if for instance you are a KEDI leader, you have collected like 10 cars, and you now look at your entire team. Okay, maybe only one person collected there. That's a failure. You need a reset. So you need to sit yourself down. What will I do? But these are things that are going on and are happening. So you need a reset the moment that you just have to sit yourself down analyze, okay, what is working and what is not working. So it is not only when you are failing, that is the angle I'm coming to this. I know if you are not getting it, you need a reset. But I'm now saying, even if you are getting it, but the result seems static, you need a reset. It's not like you're a pastor and you pastor a church, or you are a leader and your church is 1,000. That's a good result. Because among that, in that town, you may be the only one that is pastoring a church of 1,000 people, right? But if that 1,000 is now year 1,000, year 2, 1,000, yet you need a reset. It means something is not working. True. And in most cases, what help you to get that 1,000 may not be what you need to get 2,000. You may need to go for higher dimension of power, higher dimension of light, of knowledge and light. So you need a reset. No matter what, you need a reset over and over again.
All right, over and over again, we all need to be set. All right, we still have SBM in the studio, and the topic is Refocus 2025 Media Strategic Research for Network Marketers. If you're just tuning in, you are welcome. Don't forget that you can be part of the conversation in the comment section. You can ask your questions, you can share your contributions, and let's do this together, of course. My next question for you guys, using yourself as an example, what practical steps now? We have identified the problems. Now, what are the steps with which we can apply to embark on a reset or to refocus, okay, in the second half of the year as a network marketer?
This is a practical question.
Yes.
This is some of your topics here. They require people to be kept in a class and teach them word by word. I'm telling you the truth.
And now, I'm sure they're writing.
This is right. It's okay. It's okay. There are things we still not say here.
Okay.
But let me just shed light on that in a way that is okay for live conversation.
Okay.
Okay. At this time that you know that you need a reset, you are not asking yourself, how will I reset? Yes. That's your question, right?
Exactly.
How will I reset? The truth of the matter is, many who need reset, they are frustrated.
Well, actually,
I'm now talking about the other side. Those who are not making results, who are not winning, they are frustrated. But in that frustration, they are still resetting with the same mindset, with the same level of knowledge, with the same level, with the same capacity, with the same kind of people in the environment. They will still repeat their failure. That's why people are repeating failure. People are frustrated. Zeal, okay, Z-E-A-L, without knowledge, will always lead to frustration. So the first thing to do is to accept that there are things you don't know.
Sure.
That's the first thing to do. You accept that there are things you don't know. You see, we live in a world whereby people love to argue and be right, then be poor. They want to argue it so that they can be right. And but they be poor. Why do you argue to be right and be poor? Why not just, you see, one of the things that people are lacking in this generation is the humility to learn. Humility to learn. For it's not about whether I'm right or wrong. It's about whether I'm succeeding or not. But now people want to argue to be right and be poor than submit the argument, submit the argument to be wrong and be rich. Wow. That's the problem. So you need to accept that there are things you do not know. You need to ask. You see, recently, permit me to say this. I'm going to mention it now. Okay? I was in a meeting online with two people. Your marketing manager, Mr. Charles, and my upline, Alagi Yinka. So three of us were in the meeting online. I'm talking about this, last week. Last week or this week, there were two. Okay? Online, we were talking. And my upline, well, it was telling both of us that those that came for the Samsung managers training that you did in Lagos and Abuja, that those who have met him thereafter, what they were telling him, it was more than encouraged. And it was now refined to one particular person who have been in the business even long before me. Who is my now? It was now that he was telling him that there are a lot of things we don't know in business. That he was telling him that there are a lot of mistakes they were making unknowing to them. You get now? Now that mistake will have continued if not that breakout.
Yeah.
So the first thing to do is acceptance.
Yes.
That you are not correct. This was what I normally do. You get now? I was telling my people yesterday in Calabar. I said, this is not about, I said, I learn everywhere. Anyway, I said, I have to accept this is me. This is where I'm not good. So you have to acceptance. I think this is the key word. This should be the focus of this program. Yeah. Okay, acceptance. That there are things you need to know. There are things that forget about argument. Stop saying that somebody has a fingerless in the program. They was still defending. I don't know. You are actually defending. I thought you were asking a question so you can get the answer from us. Exactly. If you know the answer, why are you arguing it? Then don't ask question again. So number one is acceptance. Okay. Now when you not accept that this is not where I ought to be. Okay, when you accept. Number two, okay, is to change your mindset. Mindset plays a vital role in this thing. You change your mindset, okay? And this starts from you stop blaming. Okay. You start accepting. You get now. You stop blaming. I shared some time ago, okay, because I read it too. I said there was a man, okay, who believed that his success was in the hands of others. Until the day he discovered it is in his own hands, and he did the needful. That was how it skyrocketed. So now you need to accept, you need to change mindset. Number three, okay, you need to go for knowledge. There's no two ways to that. Yeah. I was need to preach knowledge like that. Because that's what brought me to where I am. And that's what we see taking me to where I'm going. Okay, I came into this industry as a nobody. I know nothing about network marketing. I know nothing about KEDI. I know nothing about network. I know nothing about marketing. Nothing. You get now. But look at me today. So the difference is knowledge. The knowledge that brought you to where you are is not enough to take you to where you are dreaming. So you need to go for higher knowledge. Your new set of breakthroughs that you are praying for, that you are planning for, is waiting for you to acquire a new set of knowledge so that it can come to you and be delivered to you on a platter of gold. You need knowledge. You need knowledge. You need knowledge. One statement, okay, from the person you are seeking knowledge for may be enough to scale you through. Just one statement. Just one statement. So you need knowledge. Okay? I mean, there's no two ways to read knowledge. And I'm not talking about theoretical knowledge, I'm talking about practical and workable knowledge. Practical, something that if you get now, you can start applying immediately, right from the class. Not the one that you are. That's why when you were going to say motivational speaker, I don't like it. I don't like the word. Motivational speaker. I don't know how to motivate you. I only know how to tell people the truth. I'm not a motivational speaker, for God's sake. I don't know where you put this motivational speaker. I'm not one. I don't know how to motivate you. You see, if I'm a motivational speaker, you will not be crying my training. I was in some people came to my office in Abuja, I think about 3 months ago, and the woman that brought them is a PhD that she brought them for a program. And I just want to have a meeting with them for like 1 hour training. Because I know if nobody was crying, I mean, he really cried. And so what happened? You look at her life, that everything I was saying is like, if I'm motivated, they will say, oh, no, preaching. No, I tell you the truth. You get now? I tell you the truth. So now, you need knowledge. I said you need knowledge. I mean, mindset, knowledge, practical and workable knowledge. And of course, you need mentor. You need to go and meet your mentor. You need to go and meet your mentor. You see, mentor is an informal something. It's not a formal something. It's something that someone that you can easily relate with. That this is the way it is. So your mentor can guide you too. Okay? Your mentor can guide you too. And say, oh, this is what that is. One statement for me may be enough for you. Yes. So this is it. But basically, don't forget, you need to be coached. You need to be tutored. you need knowledge. So, and then don't forget, if all of this is still going on, don't forget what I said at the beginning. What planted upon the water, you must still plant, which means you must work. You must work. Diligence, you must work. If the same level of work you have done from January to June is what you still want to do from July to December, you will still repeat the same result. But again, don't forget, effort alone is not enough. You need to put structure and system in place. You see, what I discovered lately that is making me to almost weak for some people in this industry is that majority, over 99% of KEDI distributors, over 99% with more statistics, they are only putting in effort. There's no system and structure. That is why the moment something happen to any of them, nothing is going to again their business. The moment there's a little issue like this, no business again. Some of them cannot even travel for 1 month. By the time they come back, there's no business. Okay, overnight, they don't have, they are only putting effort. So there's no difference between a lot of distributors, I mean 99% distributors and a roadside for cancer that must put in effort before it gets bonus. Before it gets income. So many people who are also watching me, until they put in effort, there's no bonus for them in KEDI. They don't understand system. They don't understand structure. They don't understand leverage. You see what I did for even though we prepare 6 modules, we deliver only 3 because I devoted time, to address individual one after the other, and I presented to them customized solutions for their business. Customized because there's no one answer that fit all. You get now? So customized. And by God, you also want to do again in the best one. Okay, we have announced it already. Okay, there will be team consultation that we are going to present customized solution for each team that represented. Wow. So people should understand that effort alone. Because when I say work, so they won't, many people will double their seminar. So instead of doing seminar like maybe they have been doing only 2 times a week before, they are not producing, they now be doing 4. So if you have been doing 2 before, it's not producing result. You change it to 4. It may still not produce result though. Effort alone is not enough. You must know what works and what does not work. In fact, let me tell you this: a woman is status consultant who I believe she's doing well. She's doing KEDI less than a month. Sorry, less than a year. Less than a year. Sorry. So less than a year. I mean, she must watch now. Okay, less than a year, and she's by now she's pushing star 7. So she came to see me yesterday, and she said that this was explaining. You know what I told her? Now I'm not telling you. That's why I said there's no one solution, no one. That's why I don't want to be saying online. Okay. I told her to go and reduce her seminar. How do you see that? You are talking, right? Yes. I'm sure you'll be watching now. Because when they want to watch their own today, it happened in Calabar. Let me just be said with you. Wow. So, and today is their training. You know what they want to do? I'm sure they are projecting it now. I am sure they are projecting it now so that they can. So during the training, this is part of their training today.
Okay, so how would that solution work?
Oh, you want to know? That's why I said there's no one. It's what I will tell you. That's why I'm a consultant. Yeah. You get now? I'm a consultant by grace. I'm a consultant by learning. I'm still a student of leadership. And I'm a consultant by practice. Are you with me at all? And I will send one video to you after now. Okay. One of them came for Oge. The man came from far. He's one of our guys. He said the one that amazed him most is that everyone that went to Isaac for consultation, he gave all of them answer. He said because he sat here, he was waiting for them as they are coming. He said, what did he tell you? He said, he answered me, he gave me the solution. I didn't know that. He said, yes. He was asking, he said, he went now when they too. He said, what can be battling with Isaac stop it? Are you with me? So I told that woman to go and reduce seminar. So like yesterday, not even yesterday before I left Calabar, to go and reduce training. And of course, increase follow-up. But that is not for everybody.
Yes, it may not work for that person.
Some people need more seminars.
Done. Okay.
But this woman needs to reduce seminars and increase follow-up. Because if you don't follow up, you will fold up. And that is not the number of seminars that determine the success. It's the number of follow-up that you do that establish them. The number of people you established. But again, I can't go and do that in a seminar trade.
Yeah.
So people will just take it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
But it's not like that. So I discovered this lately, and I began to introduce it to all our training, starting from mobile. That people need customized solutions. Exactly. When I discovered, I think early last year, that was when we introduced group training. And that was like group training has really worked for many in Abuja. Those who came for it in our office. Just group of 14. The woman has always been our training over and over and over again. He said that one is the real deal for me. He says in that time our business changed. Because we gave her customized solution. She came with our team. And they already told us because they feel our fault. And we already know their talent, their problems. So we design training in that line for them.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it's a pity that many don't know what is going on. They criticize everything they don't understand. But we continue to see that. It will be like that all over the world till Jesus will return. You get now? You get now? You know what? That people are criticizing what you are doing. It's a validity on what you are doing. So, next question.
All right, let's leave it at that. This is the Talk to KEDI Sharing the next and liberating mind. So, sir, this one is unscripted. Between today and tomorrow, the company is rolling out 4 different promos. Now, as a network marketing coach, sir, as an experienced and seasoned network marketer, how would you advise distributors to maximize this promo?
You know what happened? When I got here today, I told your man, I said, it's like you want to kill us with promo.
Yes!
I said, between yesterday and today, I think we are going up 1 and 4. As I was coming here, I saw 2. I said, what's going on? And he said, they want us to make more money. Now, again, this is where many are missing it.
Okay.
This is where other people, even in their research, where what they will miss is their inability to maximize opportunity.
Okay, that's true.
Now, for me, this is a great opportunity to get double the word for your effort. The same thing we have been doing before now, that we are getting 1 naira. They now say, do it. I get 1 naira, 3 kobo. Is 3 kobo not extra?
Before.
So, for me, but again, you will discover that the thing will finish. So people will see not get anything. Why? And the why is what I just told you that time. They don't know how. All the seminars they are attending, so what we get. It's not how we get it. It is time we stop talking more about what we get and start talking more on how we are getting it. How we are getting it. How we are getting it. So it's a pity. Many will not get anything. So some people have been going for car award for the past 10 years, going there to clap for people, okay, who are collecting. They never clap for them. And these people, they don't know that they didn't resign. Their own resign is not middle of the year resign. They need to see themselves down. What is wrong with me?
Exactly.
And because nothing is wrong with the system, I tell people all the time. I said the same broker give it to you was given to him. The same concept plan, the same company, the same seminar, the same products, everything same. So if you are not getting results, you should call yourself to attention.
Yeah.
It's not the company, it's yourself. You get now? It's yourself. So these promos for me is an added advantage. Okay? But again, so everyone will now use crook means to get it. They will still hook. Yes, now they will still when the promo finish, no bonus again for them. Nothing for them again. They will not be looking for who will buy something for 1 naira, something of 10 naira. They will now be posting on different groups. I have this, so I want to sell 1 naira.
I know what you're talking
about. A lot are going on. We can't see everything here. That's why everybody to come for training. I know how to do this thing. We have been in this journey for a while. Nobody will accuse us and say you do this now. I get that my sister, I'm doing well. I'm making correct money. To God be the glory.
Ezia, please, before you leave this question, please give us a general, strategy for people to maximize these 4 promos. I want many people to win. I want them to win. 4 promos, why would you win?
General strategy. All the ones I've been talking about since.
This specific one for this promos.
Okay, if you want to give, I will tell you that now one of the promos, one of the promos says that if you introduce more people, they will give you money on placement.
Yes.
Now there are ways to read. If I say, okay, you that you have been introducing 3 people all this while in a month, why not go and introduce 10 so you can get it? But you that if you introduce 3 people, they sweat. How will you be able to introduce 10? I ask. So that is why what you call general strategy is what some people cannot actually do, because you see at this time, okay, thank you. I got a general strategy for them.
I know what you want to do.
General strategy that can make you to win. We have EGP Extra only in Enugu on the 1st and 2nd of August. Only in Ado-Ekiti, I think 15 and 16 or 14 and 15. We will start your WhatsApp group, okay? Or we will post it under the comment section of this particular broadcast. We will also have it. We will also have it in Port Harcourt. We will also have it in Yola. When you come, you will not only learn how to win promo, you will learn how to win in life, how to win in KEDI, and how to win in life. You will learn it. You will learn how to win financially, how to win business-wise, and how to win in life as a whole. Okay, this is the general way. Now you see. Let me tell you this. The company again has done so well.
Oh, really?
Yes. The fee is 400,000 naira. Wow. And company pay 280. Wow. Company is pay 70%.
That's a lot.
So you have to pay only 30%. Wow. 120,000 naira. Let me tell you, don't allow some foolish people. I call them foolish people who have used a particular strategy, a particular system, a particular opportunity to climb up, to discourage you from using it. So we have seen people who have used a method to get to the top, only for them to remove the method. You know, this is the road you pass to get to that thing. We know, you told us yourself. But now you now come and say, that method self don't work. You don't want people to pass again. You want to remain champion forever. I tell leaders, I say, allow your people to shine so you can reign. Allow your people to shine so you can reign. So don't allow selfish people, foolish people, don't allow them, greedy people, don't allow them to tell you that the system they have used to get to the top is not good. Tell them you want to go and check it out yourself. Why am I telling you this? Somebody came for Oge.
Okay.
Optimization and growth executive program for service managers. And the person said, SBM, what happened? That I almost regret for registering. But thank God, after the first lecture that I've gotten value, I said, what happened? He said, they said that you don't have business. They said that it's only training you are doing, that you don't even know it again. That I said, They said that you go and check your service center, that is not among the first 50.
That's not true.
He said, that's not true. True life story. True life story. I know the one who said it. I know the one they told you. The one they told me. Said it openly. I said, what? I said, okay. I said, Yoruba used to say, if you don't know where your people are making it, you will continue to struggle. I said, that person was looking for one of my service center. I said, they know only one. They don't know I have more than one.
Yeah.
I now went to your Facebook, downloaded all the
top 15.
The top 50 for the past more than 2 years. I downloaded it. So I projected on the PowerPoint. I said, look at this center. I said in March, who center is number 6 here? They said it's me. If I'm not 1,000 visitors, I'm number 6. I don't have business, right? I said, in April, who is number 6 here? I said, in May, who is number? I said, and if you look at all this number, I said, I can proudly say, mine is legit. It's a real business I do. I'm not the one spoiling market too. I do real business to actualize the result you say. That is why I can bold and say anywhere, any day. Are you getting my point now? So what am I saying? And these are people who have used this thing where they brought it out. I said, come on, Kedi were paying for them 100%. They were only paying 5,000, 10,000. They use it to climb up. But now they said that thing, don't use it. Don't use it. They don't want you to succeed. If you like yourself, you better speak to your brain yourself. If you like yourself, speak to your own brain. I encourage you. Don't struggle for life. Leaders, let us allow our team members to shine so we can reign. Okay, so Sam, quickly, even my crew members are feeling the same. They need to feel it. You see, our training is not only for network marketers. This thing is not only for KEDI people. It goes to everywhere. Everywhere you see this kind of thing. Everywhere you see people getting to the top, you don't want us to get to the top. Everywhere. We need to raise more leaders. We need to raise more lecturers. You see what I did this year? The training I did in 4 places earlier this year. Okay? I was teaching them practically now, presentation skills, public speaking skills. What are the secrets that made us to deliver lecture? You now say you see 100 people registering, 60 people registering, 80 people registering. Wow! And practically speaking, I was giving them. We need to produce more results. We need to produce more people who will be doing well. It is then we are not failures. Until we do that, we are failures. Wow, this is heavy. Now let us begin to wrap up before my manager. Are you sure you want to wrap up? Before my manager comes knocking. Have we finished? Hey, I still have 2 more questions. I don't know. I thought we are. If my people have questions for SBM, so if you do, this is the best time to drop your questions. Let me ask these 2 because they are very, very important. The first one is, what advice would you give to distributors, okay, who are facing mid-year crisis? January to June, nothing to show. I tried, I toyed, I entered the rain, I entered the sun. Okay, this is July of the SBM. What do you want me to do? Okay, especially particularly in light of some recent adjustments in the company. Okay, that's causing 1 or 2 grievances with some people. See, some are even considering giving up the business. What are your words? Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Sure. Is there anything in Nigeria where there is no adjustment? I don't know. Is there anything where there is no adjustment? How much do you buy this or this watch? For how much are you buying it now? Exactly. You get now? Sure. So they should go for higher light. They should go for higher knowledge. There's nowhere all over the world where things are not changing. Things are changing. You get now? I won't promise them that something will come down. Has anything come down before? It is you that would grow up to meet up and beat whatever is up there. You get now? So you grow up, you grow higher than whatever is up there. That's the way it works. You get now? So my advice for them, they should go for consultation, they should go for counseling, not necessarily SBA. They should go to any, but they should not just keep themselves inside. Don't stay somewhere and just be grumbling. Just the grumbling. Grumbling cannot solve the problem. Well, can be said. Yeah, so something cannot. You see, whatever you can't change, try to find a way around it yourself. Okay, control what you can control. What you can't control will fall in line for you. So learn to control what you can control. That's all. It's as simple as ABC. Now, for those who are in Port Harcourt, I want to say congratulations to you. I'm coming to Port Harcourt. Okay, I think the date has been released. I don't know if you're fan, but this month I'm coming. I mean, it's going to be 1 day powerful seminar. Wow. Okay, 1 day powerful seminar with the support of KEDI management. I'm coming fully. Okay, 1 day powerful seminar, and of course the second day I'm going to do something new. Okay, so that's important. Then those who are in okay, we are going to be announcing everything on different platforms. I can't remember all of it. Okay. All right. So finally, what mindset? We're talking about mindsets. Okay, before, what mindset would you advise network marketers, particularly our distributors, to adopt this second half of the year before we call it a day? There are about 3. Okay. 1, ownership mindset. ownership mindset. If I'm the owner, what will I do?
Mm.
So see yourself as the owner.
Exactly.
See yourself as the owner, as the owner, as the owner.
Gina, would you quit?
Will you quit?
Will you run away?
Will you run away?
Mm-hmm.
So as the owner, that ownership mindset will help you greatly. You get now very, very important, very, very important. They never give up mindset. It's a mindset. Never give up mindset. Never quit. Never quit. Never quit mindset. You get now, it will work. Number 3 is I must achieve better than last year. No matter what. Anything, regardless of as long as I'm doing, as long as I'm a credit, as long as I'm this industry, regardless of any policy you are bringing, I will continue to win. I will continue to have better results. As long as I want to be.
Alright.
Can I use my phone to make some announcements?
This is not
Those delegate of Calabar. Okay. Is it okay?
Give us our Dr. Captain first while we look for our capacity here.
Dr. Cap.
Yes. What does it?
Ask this to tell you.
Please listen.
From the crew of Talk to KEDI. You can't go back and change the beginning. But you can start where you are and change the ending. I love that. Dr. Cap is very intelligent. Very intelligent. You can't, I repeat again, you can't go back and change the beginning. Which means you can't go and change January, February, March, April, May, June. That one don't go. But you can start where you are and change the ending. Which means you can start now and turn the year around with the next 6 months and achieve what you haven't achieved in the last 3 years. Exactly. The second half of the year is here already. Where you can't change what happened in the first half, you have the power to shape what the rest of the year will look like. Use the power wisely. Dr. Cap, thank you. So quickly, because of time,
yes,
let me give you the date for Port Harcourt in case you have anybody in Port Harcourt, so that the person can key into it and enjoy it. I'll be in Port Harcourt on Tuesday, 29th July. Tuesday, 29th July at the branch office. Okay? It's going to be a very massive seminar. All prospects, all distributors, leaders, everyone. You need it. Don't miss it for any reason. Don't miss it for any reason. So that's about that. Then, of course, by the grace of God, I will be in New York next week, Wednesday. It's going to be massive. It's going to be 16. It's a mega seminar too. I'll be supporting them there. It's going to be very massive, very massive. You can't afford to miss it. This month also, I'll be in Korea. It's also going to be massive. Therefore, keep extra. Friday, 1st August and Saturday, 2nd August is Enugu. Ado-Ekiti, 15th and 16th August. Port Harcourt, 19th and 20th September. Yola, 26th and 27th September. Okay? If you still want to participate in Enugu, you know we have closed in Enugu before because slot was sold out. Wow. But as it is now, because of the Port Harcourt that is hosting it again, those who are coming from Port Harcourt, okay, we have told them to stay in Port Harcourt. So change their station to Port Harcourt. So which means if you still want to participate in Enugu, congratulations to you. The fee is 400,000, but KEDI has paid 280, so you are going to pay only 120,000 naira. Just say 120 only. If you can hear me loud and clear, just say 120 only. Okay, 120 only in the comment box. In the comment box. Okay. I think one of the mindset I was supposed to tell you is urgency mindset. Have a sense of urgency to all your actions, all your strategies, all the principles you want to adopt. Very, very essential. Okay.
All right, sir. So let me go to the comment section in the next 1 minute because we really have to run. Now, on our Facebook page, we have this one, Princess Inena. This is KEDI Healthcare Mentor General. Thank you. Okay, they are product training and they are not getting full concentration. All right. So
okay, let me quickly say this. Now I want to appreciate all the great people in Abuja. You see, during the yoga, this training we did last year in Abuja, last month in Abuja. You see, I don't know. I was shocked. They came together and they gave me a beautiful award.
oh wow.
A beautiful award, a beautiful certificate.
Wow.
To award me, guess. You cannot guess. Even though you have already mentor general.
Okay.
The service center owner that paid for their training.
Wow.
Saying that with your training, God has really helped them in the business. Again, my God will honor you all. My God will honor you all. I'm looking for what I can do in Abuja very soon.
Okay.
You get now.
Okay, fingers crossed. All right, let's go back to the comment section and take we have Gideon Afolayan on Facebook page. Thank you so much, sir, for this edification. Thank you. Chidamon said mentor general. Okay, are we having only Abuja people in my comment section? What's going on? Then we have the Morris Creations.
Now hold on. You see that person that you just read now? She flew from Aba to Abuja to attend the Southern Manager's training. So she was there.
Oh,
so she only came to mentor general. So it's not only Abuja.
SVM, you react to this one, sir.
Okay.
So KEDI products are expensive now. Why?
Do you still have 1 minute more?
Okay.
Okay. Now, there is nothing that is expensive. Say you don't have money. There was a time. The kind of phone I use, I can't use it.
Of course.
It was expensive for me.
Yeah.
But now, I'm using the same phone. Do you know this is your watch? So some people now will say, why should you buy that kind of watch? Is that not too expensive? But there will be a level. There will be a time that you can't use this phone again. Yeah. I mean, this watch again. You say it's too small. Yeah. Now, let me help you. Please, let us help this person. Okay. And again, it will go to everyone. Okay. Now, when you are talking about product that you are selling, there are things you should look at. Yeah, you should look out for. There are 4. I developed this theory to God be the glory. I didn't read anywhere. You can Google it. I developed this theory myself. You get that? I said there are 4 prospective customers out there. You don't need the first 2, you need the last 2. The first 2, they need your product, but they can't afford your product. They don't need the first one, they don't need your product, and they can't afford your product. You don't need them. A private school teacher who is earning 20,000 in a month, who is not sick, does he need your product? Not at all. So why do you want to advertise to him or her? Okay. So you don't need the person. Number 2, they need your product, but they can't afford it. You can only be a blessing to them or bring them to the business, not to the product. For example, a private school teacher who has fibroid, but she's earning 20,000 in a month, and to treat fibroid in a month, you know how much you will spend. Of course. She needs your product, but she can't afford it. Be a blessing to the person. If you can be a blessing, you can be a blessing. Encourage him or encourage her to do business. From the money she gets from business to buy product. You don't need those people. So maybe if you are the people you have been meeting, you will think it's expensive. The 2 people you need, or 2 categories. They need your product and they can afford your product. When you meet them, say, wow, you are answer to my prayer. God brought you to me. They will buy. These are things we teach people practically, and they change people they want to go and meet right from the seminar hall. I will tell you from my training hall. I said, write the name of 10 people that you know they don't need your product, but they can afford your product. And those who need your product can afford it. And they will write it down. I said, go and meet them for the next 1 week. You to go and do it. You will thank God later. They need your product and they can afford it. Several categories. And that's why some people will just come. They are not sick. Okay, several categories. They don't need your product, but they can afford your product. They are the one that will buy your VIP machine. They only use once in a year. The VIP operating machine they only use twice in a month. They don't have time. They are okay. They are not sick, but they can afford it. Your marketing skill is what makes them to buy from you. Yeah. So that's why you see people. I have seen people who are not sick. They are my customer. They just come. They say, Isaac, see, now I bet just check us up, just check us. But now we check it. So what happened to you, daddy? What happened to you, mom? Okay, let's give us some supplement. Okay, you go to see Cordial tea, Cordial belly, the fatty, the color tea once in a while. By that we calculate everything in 5,000.
Wow.
Huh? They are not sick, but they can afford my product. Those are the people I'm looking for. What's the name of the person?
Demovis
Creation. Go and look for those people who need your product, who can afford your product, and those who don't need, who can also afford it.
All right, follow Ajibade. He said we need to plant and water for God to make it grow. Right on, coach. Thank you. Saidu Mohammed Jada. Thank you. Our KEDI mentor, the general. Thank you, Alaji Saidu Jada. Then Gine Kachi Susie. He said, no be like sir. No effort, no bonus for them, and it's very bad. It's better for such person to go and learn to be mechanic or start selling pure water. Like the Kokamo. Then we have Ivan Obona on Facebook said, if you don't follow up, you fold up. Yes. SBM said that. Then we have Specialized on Stomach Clinic also on Facebook said, no follow up, definitely no money up. Okay, that's another one. We're learning from the comment section. Then get a catchy.
Wait, that's a stomach problem. That's before is okay. That one will take care.
Yeah, I think it's the person's profile name.
Okay, profile name.
Then get a catchy is saying, I like this statement. Some will get it through crooked way, and after that they will not be able to get bonus again. And that's why I want to appeal that KEDI should bring in place an avenue to reward consistent distributors and not those that only work to enjoy promos, because consistency.
That this is the point the father is trying to raise, which is true. During this promo now, you will see some names that you will never see before. Okay, they will win so many things. After the promo, you will never see those names again. Is that the business?
Hey, all right. And this is where we call it a day on this edition of Talk to KEDI. Special thanks to Isaac Ajisafe.
Tell them not to visit GPS if they love themselves.
You give me a microphone to say that. Give me a microphone.
You've got a microphone now. EDPS track 2025, holding in 4 places. It's only 120. They should not miss it.
Don't miss it. So see,
Slot is going fast.
Okay, look at talk now.
I talk well.
Okay. You see, EGP extra is coming. Please don't miss it. You see, there is one thing, yeah. Knowledge is power, and you must always strive to get it consistently. You cannot get beyond the level of your knowledge. Please go all out for EGP extra, and trust me, you will be glad. You will come back to Talk to KEDI comment section and say, thank you to Madam Sarah for telling us to go for EGP extra, because I know that you will not get nonsense. So please endeavor to go.
Now, finally, from my end, let me give you what I call SBM. You see, there's a module we have.
Okay.
We call it 3 hours. But I want to give them SBM 7 hours. It's a reset framework.
All right, let's take it.
You get now. I don't know how I forgot. You get now. But maybe because I just saw it now. It's a reset framework that I want you to use. I said use my SBM 7 hours reset framework. Number 1, reconnect with your why. Echo it to them.
Reconnect with your why.
Why did you join KEDI? Have you gotten it? Have you achieved it? If you have not achieved it, go back and reconnect with your why. Why many of us are like this? Because we have a why. Reconnect with your why. That's number 2. Number 1. Number 2, review your scoreboard. And then
review your scoreboard.
Number 3, refine your offer.
Refine your offer.
There's no time to be explaining it again.
No
Number 4, reset your routine.
Reset your routine.
I will explain that one.
Okay, in 1 minute.
What you do every day to go and reset it.
Okay.
Something is not correct there. I don't get the result. What you do every week, go and reset it. People can even reset.
True.
Recently, now KEDI release a memo. They say there's no more 2 times weekly seminars. You should know what to work in a week. They say it's now once, Abi. You should know what to work. You mark it down. What does not work? You mark it down.
Exactly.
So reset your routine. Number 5, rebuild relationships.
Rebuild relationships.
Any of them they have destroyed the relationship that are going to elevate them. I was talking recently. I said I was a guy I introduced when I joined. The guy said I don't want to carry on, but I did not have issue with that relationship. The relationship, was very fine. By the time the guy later joined me, between there and now, under the guy alone, I have produced like 10 with this under one line. Yes. If
imagine you messed up the relationship.
He traveled to Saudi Arabia through KEDI. He got deep. He got so many things. So tell them Relationship is currency.
Yes, relationship is key.
So number 6, recharge your team energy.
Recharge your team energy.
Very, very important.
It's very, very important.
Because the energy of some of them, their team members, is down. They need fire. They need to fire. They need fire. Oh. The energy is down. They are discouraged. And some of guys, they don't care. As long as they are making all the money alone, they don't care. Whether team energy is down, team energy. May God forgive all of us. Number 7, recommit to your goal.
Recommit to your goal. Very important. Correct. Let's take this last one. Dine Kashi Suzy said, how do you get to know the people who need your product that can also afford to buy it?
Come for a deep extra.
Yes, you told me of balance.
People cannot be paying for something. Don't be sharing it now. You see, I have now if I tell them to come to my inner circle now, it won't want to. It will be let's go. I have what I call LBM inner circle.
Wow.
Where I practically reveal to them stage by stage of my success. But you don't get there, you can't just meet yourself in that kind of circle. Yes, man. Something of value must collect value from you. Inner circle, SPM inner circle, is where you get some direct answer, regular training, live, through Google Meet, through different means, direct answer to questions, secrets and strategies, where I will even show you my bonus, if need be, not all the time. Where I will show you my sales, where I will show you so many things. I will show you my seminar as it's going on. Inner circle. Call it inner circle. See, let me tell you what I want to do for inner circle now. Wait, Calabar is far to this place. You drag me all the way from Calabar. Now I am here. You think it's easy?
Oh my
you know how much I pay for my flight? You know how much this my come will cost me? Somebody must be blessed. Please don't close that question. I will answer that question. I have to answer the question. But I need to tell the people what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Yes. I want to show you some of the things I want to do. Sir, this is a training I'm going to be having for inner circle. See this training? Can you see it? Can you see it now? Now, for inner circle, right? Like this. Can you see? Just for inner circle. If you see, it's free for inner circle.
Oh wow.
Can I tell you I said the growth code. The growth code for massive growth, massive sales, and massive impact. There's a code, sir. Hello, sir. If I log this my phone, look, if I log this my phone, if I give you cannot open it again. If I log this my phone, if I give my daughter of 2-3 years, she will do like this. She will open it.
She has the code.
She has the code. Many people are just walking around, they don't have the code. They don't have the code. They are doing business. They don't get code. The code to do. They don't know the code to make the money. The money is there for us to make, man. So this one is the growth code for massive growth, sales, and impact. I said unlock the secrets to exponential growth, boost sales, and create lasting impact with proven strategies and expert insights. Participation exclusive to SBM Inner Circle members.
Wow.
It's free. But it's not even SBM, let me join. All the training I've been doing, you never even attend one because it carry 5,000 or 10,000. Now you see free one. It's some free. See, even God, they give all of us in rain. But there's something God will not give all of us. So you know that. You should know that yourself. You should know that. So anyway, let's help that person.
Okay, so let's help for Dine Kashi Suzy. So now you know those people who need your products and who can afford to buy.
It's a very serious question. Now, I just explained to you that day. That time, brother. If you have a private school teacher or a civil servant or an employee who is a 2,009 in a month, and now the person is having a challenge that require like 100K to buy, can he afford your product? You know it's not right. But if you see someone who is running a business, even though he's selling groundnut or he's selling pepper in the market. But you know that this woman used to collect money all the time. You see the part where they put money, the one I man call Paul in those days. So, and the person now say, is this my leg though? You know, say the leg with the choir carry counter. Can't that woman afford it? The woman can afford it. So, even though you know those who can afford your product. But many a times we are going to those who cannot afford it. You see, recently I was talking about recruitment. And I said some of you are complaining that your team members are not working. I said, you yourself, you know they won't work. Because you went to meet those who will not work. Yes. Yes.
How will you possibly know who will not work?
You know those who will not work. You went to go and meet them. You recruited them to your team. You now say they are not working. How will they work? But you know the one. So this is the way it happens. When you see somebody, I ask the person, okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
I love this example. If you have a company today, and you are looking for, you want to set up the directors, okay, who will be vibrant, who can help you market the product very well, and I apply, or I did not apply, you want to scout for them yourself. Will you employ me or not?
Why not?
Why?
Because you have the capacity.
So, but you now see somebody, who is along the road, I don't want to talk down on anybody. Yes, now. No, I mean you get that? You know someone that is lazy. You know someone that is lazy. Someone that they give him to open gate self, to come difficult. It's not enthusiasm, it's always moody, it's always bitter, it's always transferring aggression. Can you employ the one as a director?
Never.
And so I can break it down, but I don't want to get to details. That is what I'm thinking of. We are employing people. It's very essential. I say you should have ownership mentality. When you are recruiting people, if you know you are recruiting directors of your industry, your own company. So when you recruit wrong people, you can't get results. How do you now know correct people? I'll just give you an insight now. It's deeper than that. You see, last Sunday, I spent over 3 hours last Sunday, 3 p.m. to over 6 p.m. Okay, talking about. See, now you make me open. You calm down now. No be say I should come. Which one is SBM? You calm down, Joe.
Should we calm down for SBM or not?
You calm down. You calm down.
Please let me know if you want us to calm down for SBM.
They know. They will tell you.
Our time is fast spent. So my viewers, let me know. Should I calm down for SBM or not?
See what I was talking about last Sunday.
Okay.
See what I was talking about last Sunday. Last Sunday. Can you see it? Last Sunday, 3 p.m. I said it's supposed to be 2-hour training, but I spent 3 hours plus. I said the real work behind growth. The real work behind what?
Growth.
Read it now. Read what is it? Read the bracket.
How to sell, prospect, and recruit for real sales and team growth.
How to sell, how to prospect, how to recruit for real sales and team growth. 3 hours. I didn't finish the module. I told them we'll continue again this Sunday. Wow. You get now? Live program, no, not online, physical. You get the point? So telling them how to spot people. How to spot them. If you don't know how to prospect well, you recruit wrong people. And there are times that you even see do all your best to that some element we see. Even Jesus came to the world, recruited 12. One of them was wrong. So if it happened to you, but the point why I'm happy meeting with you, watching it, is that Jesus recruited 12. Only one was wrong. Out of your own 12, 11 was wrong. Only one is correct. You see it different now. So if it's only one that is wrong, it's okay. But who I recruited? So I didn't get it this day. They are people I recruited that today they mess up now. But it's not that the majority will not mess up. Exactly. There is something is wrong with me.
You go. But
there's no how you will not have wrong recruitment error. They call it recruitment error. Yeah. If one can say I have recruitment error, there will be time that this company will employ some people. They will say, we thought this guy would do well. This guy to sack him. You will not be looking for ways to sack him. You will not say, how will I sack him? But it happened to me. I recruited some people, so I go. I thought they would do well only for them to get recruitment error. But it's not that I will now recruit all will now be error. So if I so I don't want to go and justify it because I said that you will now say that it's not possible for everybody to know. Then you can, I was talking about security that time. If you now see that security, and it's not lazy, always cheerful to do his job, to open the gate, to do everything, you can actually recruit him. That this one doesn't have help. If I have this one will become great. So it's not about the work, it's about the person. True. Because people must understand that people don't join our business. They join us. They join who we become. Okay. See, I have a lot to say.
No,
there's no time.
No, let them come back.
See, this tell them to go and wake up. This is your promo that you listen.
Yes.
That this car don't go if you have not gotten one before.